I'm thrilled with the results. I think I look great. I think it's really clever what you've managed to do, because I don't think anyone would actually notice.
Yes.
But I notice.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Yes. Hi, I'm Naruschka, and we're delighted to welcome Kate, who's coming to see me today. I will be treating her nose and her top lip. It's asymmetrical and it has a dorsal hump, which means it has a bump right here on the bridge, which is more visible from the side. Now, many people can relate to that because it's a really common issue. The other thing we'll be doing for Kate is we'll be treating her top lip. Underneath her top lip, her actual front teeth are just slightly asymmetrical, so it positions the lip a little bit differently. And what Kate has pointed out to me is that that's become a bit obvious as she's gotten older and her lip has changed. So I'm here to fix that, and Kate's coming in to see me to get a whole new, fresher version of herself. So Kate, today we have not just one project, but we have two. We have a new area we're going to do. So tell me a little bit about that, please.
Okay, so obviously in 2019 I visited you and you done some correction on my nose, which I was absolutely thrilled with. I'm sad to see the real nose is back, so I'm having a little bit of correction, a little bit of filler to straighten my nose out. So that's step one, and step two is also having a little bit of filler in the lips, because over time I felt like I've lost some volume, and as an ex-smoker I felt like, I'm getting the dreaded lines, and also I've got a bit of a wonky smile. When I do smile, I feel like one side of my lips comes up a little bit more, so it's a little bit corrective as well, and just general sort of hydration of the lips that I feel like I've lost.
Okay.
As I'm now 40.
So just give me a smile and let's have a look. Ah, yeah, I can see. So you do go up on the left just a little bit more, and actually your smile is just slightly stronger on that side, but I can see the lip thins. You have lost volume there, and I can also see that you now develop little creases, just above your lip, and also on the border of the lip, which is the edge of the lip. So do you find that when you wear makeup, lipstick and lip gloss, does it bleed?
Yes, it's very frustrating. I feel like, it's within an hour I can see those lines. It almost enhances the lines when I wear lipstick, so I tend not to, but I would love to be able to.
Okay, all right. Well, that is a great solution for that. So when you treat the border of the lip, it does help to give you a cleaner shape, better structure, but also as well, you find that when you put your makeup on, it stays where it's meant to stay. And tell me more about your nose. What's the project? What are you hoping for?
I've got a love-hate relationship with the nose. So similar to what you did in 2019, we just straightened it off. We corrected that it's a little bit wonky and lifted the tip a little bit, and it just made for a much prettier profile in my opinion, and I was thrilled with it.
So just to sort of make it clear for our viewers, when I look at you, you have a beautiful face, your nose, everything's stunning, but the line of your nose is actually just off center. So from the center of the nose bridge to the tip, you just slight to veer off to your left. And we want to bring that to center, and then from the side correct the little hump that you have there, so we improve the profile as well, and lift the tip, which will also help structurally, because underneath, if you just lift your head up a little bit more, what you can see the tip is off center over to your right, and it's actually giving you a different look. Your nostrils are doing very different things, so we want them to look more similar as well, because we're going to elevate the tip. You will just ever so slightly see a bit more nostril, so we want those to look as good as they can as well. Hi Kate, thank you so much for coming in today. If I give you this mirror, maybe you can talk us through how things were before your treatment.
Obviously, as I said before, I just wanted very subtle changes. There was a few things that as I got older have just started to bother me a little bit more than when I was younger. So one of which was just the loss of volume in my lips, and I've become fixated upon my smile being a little bit wonky, that one side of my lip seemed a little bit fuller.
Okay.
So obviously I asked you to give me a little bit more symmetry there. The cupid's bow is a little bit more enhanced, general volume's improved, and when I smile now, I can't see as much gum on one side, which is what the problem was. So it just feels a little bit more balanced, and I'm just much happier with the general fullness and especially the shape on the bow. So thrilled with the lips. I feel like lip liner and lipstick stays on and holds its shape a little bit more, because I mentioned to you before that I was unhappy that my lip liner just seemed to bleed, and I had quite a few sort of aging lines, which I felt like where you put into the border, that's really helped define, which is excellent. And obviously had a little bit of filler put into my nose, which I'm looking at now, it's now perfectly straight. Again, especially in photos, I really wasn't happy with my profile.
And how do you feel about the symmetry as well?
Well, to be quite honest, I hadn't realised quite how wonky it was.
Aww.
But until I see it straight, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean the symmetry, I feel like my face is a lot more symmetrical now because it's straighter and the tip is a little bit lifted. So I think it's really clever what you've managed to do, because I don't think anyone would actually notice.
Yes.
But I notice.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to be, oh wow, like you look different. It was just those subtle changes that I was after. And I think as I get older, those little tweakments, as we call them, are going to make a lot of difference to my confidence.
Absolutely, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head. Ultimately, this is all about you and how you feel, your self-image and your self-confidence. And that's really what this should be about.
Exactly, and I'm thrilled with the results. I think I look great.
Wonderful. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that's been useful for you. If you've enjoyed it and want to see more, please consider subscribing and tuning into our social media channels. And that makes her a little bit unhappy, so she's come to see me. Please consider subscribing.
It's hard, isn't it?